Just over 30 minutes to go for Lavlina Borgohain to take to the ring in this historic semi-final clash of the Tokyo Olympics. There's another match to watch out for today, another semi-final clash. It's our women's hockey team. They scripted history after qualifying for the semi-finals of the Olympics for the first time with that stunning historic 1-0 victory over favourites Australia. Rani Rampal's side now face a very different and difficult challenge in the form of Argentina, who they'll play today at 3:30 for a place in the final.
India, a country where cricket takes centre stage over all other sports. And yet, it is hockey that's the talk of the town right now. With the men's team losing their semi-final clash against Belgium, all eyes are now on the women's hockey team. And why not? The Indian women have pulled off one of their most memorable victories ever in Olympics history. Remember Chak De India? In the movie, Indian Eve's triumph over the Aussies against all odds. And that is exactly what happened in the quarterfinals of the Olympics. Gurjeet Kaur's solitary goal was enough, as India caused the biggest upset in the tournament, beating pool toppers and three-time Olympic champions Australia. A special victory for the nation. Australia had conceded just one goal in the tournament before this game. But the Indians held on to their nerves and did not allow them to dominate. India managed to keep the Hockeyroos at bay all through the match, highlighted by the fact that they kept out 9 penalty corners from the world number 2 side. It was India's goalkeeper Savita Punia who produced saves time and again to deny the Australians. India showed a great mix of aggression and strategy throughout the game. They thwarted Australian attacks skillfully, especially in the last quarter, when Emily Chalker's side desperately looked for an equalizer. But the job is only half done. India need another victory in the semis to confirm a medal. And they'll now take on Argentina, who knocked Germany out in the first quarter-final. While Australia were the bigger fish, India can't afford to take the Argentinians lightly. They are tricky opponents, and after their poor show at the Rio Games like India, they too will be vying for glory. A tough battle awaits the Indian Eves in the last 4, but let's hope the Indian women can come through to reach their maiden Olympic final. Sports Bureau, India Today.
So all our wishes are with the Indian women's hockey team. What an upset they pulled off in the quarterfinals. Let's hope it's a repeat of that in the semi-final. Boria Majumdar is still with us from Tokyo. Let me quickly introduce our other reporters as well before I take this across to Boria. Anisha Mathur is joining us from the Dronacharya Stadium in Kurukshetra. We also have Aishwarya Paliwal. She's joining us from midfielder Neha Goyal's residence in Sonipat. Boria, to you first. Do the Indian women's hockey team stand a solid chance in the semi-final? You know, they did exceptionally well. The entire nation was celebrating that quarter-final match in which they defeated Australia. So perhaps if any team can do it, it's this team. The fact that they pulled off that major upset, are they capable of a second upset?
Of course they are. Who said they are not? I mean, you know, if you are able to beat Australia, you are able to come back after 3 consecutive losses. It shows the amount of resilience that you have. You've dug deep. You've been able to come to an Olympic semi-final. There's absolutely no reason why you can't beat Argentina. You've played Argentina multiple times in the recent past. You toured Argentina. You know how they play. Of course it will be tough. It's a place in the Olympic final, for God's sake. The world's greatest sporting showpiece. Rani Rampal tomorrow will have scripted immortality along with Savita Punia and the rest of the girls if they win this one. So it is their date with history. Of course it will be tough. They are the underdogs. Having said that, I don't put it past them at all. They should play fearless. They should just give it their absolute best. Soak in the pressure, be in the moment, enjoy the occasion. If they are able to do that, I don't see why not. This women's team will script history. Multiple semi-finals, 6:15 Ravi, 6:15 onwards Deepak, now Lavlina, and thereafter the women's hockey team. What a day it is turning out to be for India. Rahul is also here. Rahul, quickly come in. Let's take a quick comment before you and I go in. Thoughts on the women's hockey team? Can we beat them?
Well, definitely we can, even though it won't be easy, but nothing comes cheap as far as Olympics are concerned, especially the medals, but they've already scripted history. It's just that how how early or when can they actually improve on that history?
True. Akshita, I'll leave you there because we've got to go in. They've given us a deadline of 2 p.m. for us to go in. Otherwise, we won't be allowed for the semi-final. But we'll catch up soon after the Lavlina fight. Fingers crossed.
Yes, we'll be joining. You'll hopefully be coming to us with some great news of Lavlina winning that semi-final clash. Thanks, Boria. Thanks, Rahul, for joining us. Under 30 minutes to go for the Lavlina clash. So we're letting Boria go there and settle down so that he can get us all the live updates on that match. Let's take this across to Anisha Mathur as well as Aishwarya Paliwal. First to you, Aishwarya. You're joining us live from Neha Goyal's residence in Sonipat. What's the mood like? What are the grand plans in place for the live broadcast?
Well, let me tell you one thing. We have seen how this is the Neha Goyal's story is one of passion and sheer grit. Unfortunately, she lost her father in 2017, but her uncle and her mother now are very hopeful that she will script history. She will make a name for herself. I'm joined by her uncle. आपको कितनी उम्मीदें हैं? क्या आज इंडिया की टीम जीत के आएगी?
हमें तो बेटा 101% उम्मीद है। अगर आज हमारी बच्चियां देश का नाम रोशन करेंगी, आज भी जीतेंगी और फाइनल भी जीतेंगी।
फाइनल भी जीतेंगी, पूरी उम्मीद है।
हाँ जी, 101% उम्मीद है कि हमारे बच्चे देश का गौरव बढ़ाएंगे और अपना भी नाम रोशन करेंगे, देश का भी नाम रोशन करेंगे, साथ में हमारा भी नाम रोशन करेंगे। वो
101% आपको उम्मीद है। ये बताइए कि किस तरीके से तैयारी कैसे करती थी नेहा? सुबह कितने बजे उठती थी, खाना क्या खाती थी, और क्या आप जब जा रही थी यहाँ से तो आपने क्या बोला था उनको?
सवेरे 4 बजे उठती थी जी। वो 5 बजे ग्राउंड में जाती थी। 5 बजे से फिर 7 बजे 7:30 बजे डेली प्रैक्टिस पे से आती थी। डाइट उसकी अपने हिसाब से, वो कुछ बादाम वगैरह जो भी कुछ लेती थी, उनको डॉक्टर बता रखा था, अपने वो लेती थी। वो जब यहाँ से गई तो यही उम्मीद थी अगताऊ जी मैं बहुत अच्छा खेल लूंगी, पर ये तो टीम वर्क है बेटा, एक आदमी के खेलने से कुछ नहीं होता। और हम तो पूरी टीम को ही हमारी शुभकामनाएं हैं। अब ये पूरी टीम अच्छा खेले, देश का नाम रोशन करे, माँ बाप का भी नाम रोशन करे, और बहुत अच्छा खेल के आए वो लोग। हमारी यही आशा है उनसे।
आपसे क्या बोल के गई थी? आज फोन पे बात करी आपने? अक्षता, आई एम कनेक्टिंग विद हर मदर, जस्ट आस्किंग हर व्हाट आर हर इमोशंस, व्हाट इज इट दैट शी इज फीलिंग एट द मोमेंट। क्या लग रहा है आपको, बेटी जीत के आएगी?
मेरे को बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है। मैं रोज मैच देखती हूँ कि मैंने को बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है कि मैं अपनी बेटी के लिए बाजा करवाऊंगी और डीजे लगवाऊंगी तो मेडल जीत का है, गोल्ड मेडल।
गोल्ड मेडल जीत के आएगी, उम्मीद है पूरी?
हाँ जी, गोल्ड मेडल जीत के आएगी, बहुत खुशी होगी मेरे को। और भी
So the mother here clearly saying in case they win the medal here in the house, there will be a DJ party, they will be dancing, all of them now keeping their fingers crossed like you and I are keeping our fingers crossed. Akshita.
Yes, a lot of hope, a lot of prayers pouring in, I'm sure, from the family members. Before I take this across to Anisha, I just want to get in a quick word from Manjeet Sekhar. He's joining us live from Sirsa, from Savita Punya's residence. Savita Manjeet was the star of the quarterfinal. There's going to be, of course, a lot of pressure on her this time around as well. But she's handled pressure like a pro before. How are her folks feeling right now? I'm sure they're very nervous and excited.
Yes, Akshita, Savita Punya's father is very excited and her mother is also sitting besides him. पुनिया साहब, ये आज का सबसे पहले तो ये बता दीजिए कि आज के मैच को लेकर क्या उम्मीदें हैं और आज का दिन आपने कैसे शुरू किया, क्योंकि आज खास दिन है।
देखो, आज के मैच के लिए हम पूरे आश्वस्त हैं कि हमारी भारतीय महिला हॉकी टीम अच्छा प्रदर्शन करेगी और हमें फाइनल तक लेके जाएगी। दिन तो जैसे ही दिन उठे हैं सुबह से, परमात्मा से जो प्रार्थनाएं हैं वो हमारे दिल में चल रही हैं और हमारी नहीं पूरे देश की भी शायद ये प्रार्थना होगी कि आज हमारा जो हॉकी का मैच है उसमें हमारी भारतीय महिला हॉकी टीम जीत हासिल करे। इसी के साथ हम हैं।
सविता ने 9 अटैक रोके और उनको बोला जाने लगा ग्रेट वॉल हैं, वो कैसा महसूस हुआ उस वक्त?
जी देखो, ये हर किसी के लिए, चाहे कोई भी हो, मैं भी हूँ, उसमें शामिल के गौरव का क्षण था। और ऐसा किसी एक पर्टिकुलर प्लेयर को पॉइंट आउट करके और उसके नाम मैच लिख देना ये बहुत बड़ी बात है। लेकिन हाँ, मैं इसमें ये कहना चाहूँगा कि ठीक है, स्मिता ने अपना काम बखूबी किया। वो 9 भी हो सकते हैं, 7, 11, मुझे ज़्यादा जानकारी नहीं, मैं नहीं गिन पाया। लेकिन मैं ये कहूँगा कि पूरी टीम ने अपना काम, हर प्लेयर ने जिसकी जहाँ ड्यूटी थी उसने बखूबी निभाई और जीत हासिल की।
महेंद्र जी, सविता का जो करियर है या जो यात्रा है, जो जर्नी है, बहुत तकलीफ दे रही है। एक गांव से शुरुआत की, नर्सरी जब ज्वाइन की थी तब से लेकर बसों में यात्रा करते थे, कंडक्टर जो उनका किट था उसको छत पे रखने को कहते थे। कितना तकलीफ भरा था ये सफर, बताइएगा।
हाँ बिल्कुल, देखो वो उस टाइम के जैसे हालात थे उसके मुताबिक की बातें हैं, और उस टाइम कहीं न कहीं वो कष्टदायक होता था, मेरे लिए भी होता था, श्वेता के लिए भी होता था, और जो दूसरे बच्चे भी, जो क्योंकि आप जानते हो लगभग हॉकी प्लेयर में गरीब फैमिली से, पूरी की पूरी जो टीम है वो गरीब फैमिली से है, कोई भी रिच फैमिली से नहीं है, कोई मिडिल क्लास, लोअर मिडिल क्लास या फिर गरीब फैमिली से। हर बच्चे को इसी तरह की समस्याओं का सामना करना पड़ता था, उसमें श्वेता भी शामिल है। चलो श्वेता के लिए मैं कह सकता हूँ कि कई बार उसका फादर, बीइंग ए फादर, उसके साथ मैं गया हूँ, उसको जहाँ तक उसका कैंप होता था वहाँ तक छोड़ के आने के लिए, तो वो उस टाइम की बातें हैं। चलो परमात्मा का अब आशीर्वाद है, जैसे जैसे आगे बढ़े समस्याएं घटती गई और सुविधाएं बढ़ती गई, तो आज ठीक है, मतलब आज के परिवेश में जैसे हैं ठीक है, परमात्मा ने बड़े आशीर्वाद दे रखा है।
Well, Akshita, as father Mahendra Singh Punia was telling us that Savita has come a long way. She developed interest in the hockey when she used to listen to the hockey match cricket commentary with her father, late Ranjit Singh Punia. Then developed the interest, joined the nursery in Sirsa, and then became SI coach as well. So Savita has been working very tough, and her family is very hopeful that the Indian hockey team will be winning a gold.
You know, this is the result of them reaching the semi-final right now. With all the stories that Manjeet, Aishwarya have been getting us, it's clear that this is a story of all of their hard work finally translating to success, to them reaching the semi-final stage where the entire nation is praying and wishing them. Anisha Mathur is joining us live from the Dronacharya Stadium in Kurukshetra. Anisha, I remember you joined us live from this venue during the men's hockey team semi-final. That didn't unfortunately go our way, but we're all of course keeping our fingers crossed that this women's hockey team will manage to make it past the semi-final challenge.
Well, Akshita, I'm actually at Shahabad at the Markandeshwar Hockey Stadium, which is where Rani Rampal, Navneet Kaur and Navjot Kaur, all three of the forward players of our hockey women's team, have trained, have grown up here, training in this very hockey stadium. I'm also being joined by the current state coach, Virender Singh. Just a few minutes ago, a lot of the students who are training here, they were also here, full of josh, full of joy and full of hope that and sending their prayers for the Olympic team. Sir, किस तरह के आप मैसेज देना चाहेंगे और किस तरह से बच्चे मोटिवेट हो रहे हैं अभी कि तीन लड़कियां हमारी इस शहर से टीम में हैं? देखिए मैडम, ये हमारे लिए बड़े गर्व की बात है कि हमारे शाहबाद से 3 लड़कियां हैं, जिसमें रानी रामपाल जो कैप्टन है, और हम उनको यही कहना चाहेंगे कि आप फाइनल के लिए जाइए, जो कि आज सेमीफाइनल मैच है 3:30 बजे, तो उनको हम यही कहेंगे ऑल द बेस्ट और अपना बेस्ट परफॉर्मेंस दें। और बच्चों में ये मोटिवेट है कि बच्चे जितने भी मैच देखते हैं तो उनमें उनको बड़ी अच्छी एक सीख मिलती है कि किस तरह से उनको स्किल करना है, किस तरह से रिसीविंग करना है, किस तरह से बॉल देना है, कहाँ पे गैप क्रिएट होता है, किस तरह की स्किल यूज़ होती हैं, जैसे स्पेशली ड्रैग फ्लिक इम्प्रूव करने के लिए। तो इस तरह की जो स्किल हैं वो बच्चों में काफ़ी अच्छी सीखने के लिए रुझान है। So as you can see, Akshita, this stadium is called the Nursery of Women's Hockey in Shahabad, and this is where 3 of our current players and several of our earlier players have grown and trained, and now the next generation is also learning from them and sending them their best wishes.
All right, Anisha, thank you for that report. Thanks to Aishwarya as well as Manjeet for joining us and getting us those voices from different family members of this hockey team. Now, we've been talking about Nari Shakti through these Olympics. It finally looks like the men are also coming to the party. Indian wrestlers Ravi Kumar Dahiya and Deepak Punia are on the verge of creating history at the Olympics. Dahiya, the 2-time Asian Championship gold medalist, is only a victory away from ensuring a medal for India. The number 4 seed has been in sensational form in Tokyo. He defeated Oscar Tigreros of Colombia 13-2 on technical superiority in the pre-quarters before taking down Bulgaria's Georgy Vangelov 14-4 in the quarters. Dahiya will now face Kazakhstan's Sanayev in the semi-finals. Deepak Punia, also the 2nd seed in the freestyle 86 kilo category, has reached the semi-finals. In the pre-quarters, Punia won 12-1 on technical superiority against his Nigerian opponent before edging out China's Zhu Shenlin 6-3 in the quarterfinals. Unfortunately, there was some disappointment for India. Anshu Malik lost her opening bout to European champion Irina Kurachkina from Belarus and now will meet David Taylor of USA in the last 4. Anshu Malik battled hard, but Kurachkina never let her guard down and the Indian eventually lost the bout. In less than 15 minutes from now, India's star Lovlina Borgohain will start her semi-final bout. Already assured of a bronze at least, so she's assured of a medal. The 23-year-old Lovlina will be facing Turkey's Busenaz Sürmeneli for a place in the final of the women's welterweight category. Sürmeneli is the current world champion in the 69-kilo category. The Turkish boxer has been in sensational form, winning both her previous bouts with a commanding 5-0 score. She stormed through her draw at Tokyo 2020 and Lovlina will have to be at her absolute best to beat her. But you can't rule this young boxer out. She's already shown remarkable composure on her Olympic debut. She was also the underdog against the 2018 world champion Chen Nianqin in the quarters, but still defeated the Chinese Taipei pugilist with an easy 4-1 victory. All of India will be hoping that Lovlina can pull off a similar performance against her opponent. The whole of India will be glued to their TV screens for this particular match that we're going to be witnessing. Lovlina Borgohain from India, from Assam's Golaghat, will be taking on Turkey's Busenaz Sürmeneli, the world #1 champion. If Lovlina creates this huge upset and gets rid of Busenaz, she'll be making it through to the finals. And that will be history for the first time that you're going to be seeing a woman boxer in the finals in the welterweight category. So this is a match you don't want to miss. Here at India Today also, we'll be getting you all the updates on this big semi-final bout that will be happening at Tokyo at 11 this morning. Let's take this across to Ashutosh Mishra. He's been getting his ground reports from Golaghat in Assam. That is Lovlina's hometown. Ashutosh, just minutes to go. Just about 12 minutes for that clash, that semi-final clash to begin. What's the mood on the ground? I'm sure there's a lot of excitement. There's also a lot of tension, I'm sure.
Yes, and that's exactly why the family, is under calm. Mother, father, everyone sitting in a room. Of course, they are not watching TV. And except the media persons, a lot of VIPs I've seen from the officials, they are actually checking out particularly how the road is being constructed. But other side, the door has been closed now. The family members are inside. They have requested for the privacy because they do not want to know what is happening there. When the result will be out at the primary school where she studied, some kind of celebration is being planned. The family members will be going there. This morning, her father went to a temple praying for her victory. So at least at the residence, it's completely calm and cool out there. But in the town, in her hometown, particularly in the Golaghat district, the Barpathar area, the locals, the cyclists, different clubs, NGOs, they have planned a mega celebration, putting out a screen of a public screening so the people can watch match. Banner posters have been put out at the primary school. Also the paintings have been made out. So a lot of things being planned. And of course, as I said, just a matter of 10 minutes when the bout will begin. And then we'll see what is going to happen next. Of course, her father will be live right after the match, whatever happens, whatever comes the result. But all are hopeful that she will bright shine further.
I can't imagine what the parents must be feeling, and not to watch the match even. So they're going to essentially hear from outside their room what the celebrations are like, how people are reacting, and then they'll know whether Lovlina, their daughter, has won or not. So we'll be coming to you, Ashutosh, for all the latest from the ground. I want to also take this across to Boria Majumdar, who's joining us from Tokyo. Boria, what a sensational journey it's been for Lovlina from Golaghat to make it to Tokyo. And just tell us really about her journey to the Tokyo Olympics so far.
Lovlina Borgohain has already created history. I mean, all of us have cheered for her in the quarterfinal, and today she will be up against Busenaz Sürmeneli of Turkey. I watched the Busenaz Sürmeneli bout against the Ukrainian boxer very closely. She's got a lot of style. She's got a lot of antics. She will jump like a frog coming to the ring, try to unsettle her opponent. There'll be a lot of screaming, a lot of shouting. Her corner will instruct her quite loudly. There will be a lot of psychological battles going on. But all Lovlina Borgohain needs to do is be Lovlina Borgohain. She's got the reach, she's tall, she can come in, hit, get the point and go back. She doesn't need to do anything extraordinary, but just be herself. This is a huge pressure match. All the pressure will be on Busenaz because she's the reigning 2019 world champion. And Lovlina has already upset the Chinese Taipei world champion from 2018. So why not one more time? I've said this 200 times. Tokyo is the tournament of the underdog, and I'm actually backing the underdog to do it one more time, and that is Lavlina Borgohain. Imagine if she makes it. They're already getting a Pakka road in her village. What else will that village get? Come on, Lavlina. You can actually do this for India.
Absolutely. We're all praying, we're all wishing for Lavlina. It's going to be just a few minutes really that she takes to the ring for that epic semi-final clash. All our wishes are with her. She's already created history. She's assured India of a medal. But our message is very clear. Go for gold, Lavlina. If anyone can do it, she can. She's been essentially the underdog, but she's been performing so very well. And let's hope that continues as well. We'll be getting you all the live updates here on India Today from the Tokyo Olympics. 11 a.m. is when that bout will happen between Lavlina and her Turkey opponent. Stay tuned to us here on India Today. We'll continue getting you the live updates.